All right. So there are two fundamental ways or approaches to live your life. One is incorrect and one is correct. And I'm going to explain what they are and what makes one of them amazing and what makes one of them terrible. Terrible in the sense of results and terrible in the sense of your life will suck. So double. So we want to live a good life. We want to make the right choices. We want to become better. Approach one, the way that you were likely taught, the way that most people were taught to live. And that is difficult things happen in life. Some things it's tricky to know what to do. Sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sometimes you go into social situations that are a bit scary. So, therefore, constantly be thinking about and planning and worrying about how to act in that situation. So you've got a presentation at work tomorrow in front of a bunch of people. Some crazy CEO guy is going to be watching through Skype, if people still use Skype. So, therefore, this is very scary. Let's sit here worrying and thinking about it, going through all the worst case scenarios, trying to make sure that we've got everything scripted out, leave nothing to error, all these things, and really just keep thinking and worrying about it. That's how most of us live our lives. And I think most of us can agree it sucks. Uh, and also, it also puts you in a habit of remaining in a state of worry so that even when you get to that situation where it's time to perform, you're still worrying and people can sense it. It's actually so bad that even when it comes time to relax, you're still worrying. Have you guys noticed this? Have you guys noticed that even when you go to like a holiday destination, most people are still habitually stressing over something? They could have worked for this moment for their entire lives. This was the carrot dangling in front of them, and now they're here, and it's, oh, what do we have on today? What's the schedule for today? Oh, should we have breakfast here or there? Is all the luggage here? Oh, I'm a bit worried that I've eaten too much today. Should we maybe not? Oh, the service around here, like, have you guys noticed that? Becomes a habit. We have never had more warriors in history than ever before, and not warriors, warriors. Okay, before we go more into that, the second way to live. Life is difficult, life has challenges. You can never know what those challenges will really be. There's a famous quote that you can sit here and plan for 1,000 years and you still don't know what's going to happen in the next moment. So life is very unpredictable. We try to make it structured and predictable. We set up schedules for ourselves. We do all these things. But at the end of the day, it's unpredictable, which is scary, especially to your conditioned mind who wants to control everything. So it's unpredictable. It's scary. There are going to be things that challenge us. Therefore, let's put ourselves in the best possible state now. Let's not worry about what we're going to do tomorrow, or in half an hour, or in 10 years. Let's create the best possible state for ourselves now. And then, when our mind wants to worry about something, we say, whatever that moment brings, whatever challenges await in that moment, I will face them with the same perfect, calm state that I am in now. Because that future moment will also just be now, eventually. So let's fix ourselves now and then trust that this state will be enough for when the challenges come. Now you might be asking yourself, okay, what's the best state? Do I go around like angry? Do I go around like what? How do we know what the best state is? Good question. Turns out, after thousands of years of trial and error, turns out if you ask any spiritual master, any athlete, turns out the best state is just joy and peace. Even ask a professional, think of the most intense, but you can't be peaceful if you're a commander in a war or you're about to fight someone. Yeah, turns out if you want to be a random soldier, then fair enough. Maybe you need to be constantly worried. But you need a commander with you who can stay calm and who can just completely be aware of what's going on and stay focused on what the correct decision is. If bullets are flying past them, if you're hearing explosions, you need someone who can just be like, oh, we just need to come over here, not just be overcome with fear and anxiety and anger. Same with a fighter. Muhammad Ali was very aware of this. His entire strategy was to make you angry, was to, come on, what do you got? Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, hit me. While he's staying playful and calm and relaxed. So turns out this is good news, by the way. Can we just acknowledge that? It could have been anything. The correct state to be in right now, and then whatever worry comes into your head about something you need to prepare for, something you need to be ready for, turns out you just trust that staying calm and relaxed and focused is the best way. I feel like that's really good news. I don't know about you guys. It was kind of sold to us. By the way, your manager doesn't want you to know this. Your teachers don't want you to know this. Yeah. Every CEO wants their workers stressed out because they just want you worrying and running around doing shit. Okay. So it's all right if you were never told this. The number one best way to be a good worker is to always look stressed. Just look worried. If your boss comes in and you're smiling, you see the boss come in, you go, yeah, I'll do that, yeah, yeah, I'm good, boss, just working really hard, yeah. Turns out if you want to do anything actually meaningful and great in life that isn't just someone else's random busy work, calm, relaxed, and happy. So do that now. Now, don't think to yourself, okay, that sounds really good. Okay, so let's work on becoming calm, relaxed, and happy. Okay. We'll try and do that tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow I've got this thing, and I really, really hope that I can be calm, relaxed, and happy tomorrow. That would be amazing. God, I hope I can be calm, relaxed, and happy. No. Do it now. And then when you worry about it, tell yourself it's okay. When that situation arises, it will be now, and I will face it with the same, I guess, what would you say, weapons, methods that I'm using now, I'll use then. So it's okay. Those are the two ways. Worry about what you'll do when the time comes. Accept that life is full of worries, and the best state to be in to encounter and to properly process and deal with those worries is to stay relaxed and calm and happy. And that'll put you in the best possible state to deal with anything. Now, because you're doing that, you don't need to hope certain things will happen and dread that something else might happen, because you're in the best state that you can be regardless of what happens. If something horrible happens, I'll be relaxed and ready. If something great happens, I'll be relaxed and ready. Choose the state. By the way, if you figure out that some other state is best for your situation, great. I won't argue with you for now. But your state is far more important than going through every single scenario in your head constantly, hoping and praying that things will go right so that in that moment when that time comes, how can I get through it the easiest and the best? Wrong. It's also great because if you're calm and relaxed, let's stay with the example of the really scary presentation tomorrow in front of your entire company, including your boss. Now you can prepare for it in a relaxed way. And you'll probably end up doing a lot more work and the presentation will be a lot better. Yeah, because you're not exhausted. If you're anxious, that's very exhausting. I'm not sure if you've noticed that. If you're doing something that you enjoy in a calm way, you can spend hours on it. It's fine. So you're actually more prepared. You're in a better state of mind. You haven't spent all night worrying and stressing about it. You're not hoping and praying that certain things will be ready and oh god, I hope that the technology works and I hope that these people are sitting there and I hope that this person isn't there because that'll really distract me. I really hope that I'm feeling good. I hope I don't have a headache. No, you're not hoping anymore. You're just in the best state that you can be in to handle whatever shows up. So you'll probably sleep better. You'll have prepared better. And if something goes wrong, you'll be in a much better state to go with it and to work with it. So I've basically presented you a case against stressing and worrying because that's the one of the main objections people have when they're presented with the notion of being more present. But we need to still plan and worry and like because yeah. It turns out the wisest people on earth have actually considered that. When Jesus said, "Worry not for the morrow, see how the lilies in the field, they don't worry and toil, and they are dressed better and look more beautiful than the greatest emperor." Obviously, that's a paraphrase. And then some guy just comes up to Jesus. Oh, but Jesus, but something scary might happen tomorrow. He goes, "Ah, shit. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, worry. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Worry." Worrying makes you stupid, makes you less prepared, makes you less capable of dealing with the uncertainties of life. You're desperately trying to create a situation in your head that feels comfortable and you're begging that it goes that way. And anything that deviates or goes wrong, you're going to freak out. That's why you're so anxious. Stay calm, trust, and kill it. Takes bravery, by the way. It's your choice. Choose wisely, my friends. See ya.